Hello. First of all, in this video, I want to congratulate the people that are here with me and how outstanding and how hard they are working. And this is also the topic I want to talk with you in this break right now about, because the people have inspired me, that they made me really remember how embracing the hard work, how embracing even suffering can bring you outstanding outcomes, how you can get yourself to the point where you are in art a high performer, and how you can actually, by embracing the suffering, also find a source of relief in it. This sounds strange, but just think about it. If you could, like the outstanding artist, also put yourself to a point where you are embracing all the hard work, where you are willingly seeking the suffering in art on the task you are setting yourself to achieve the outstanding. Because I think very often even the most talented artists are failing because they are avoiding these negative emotions that are part of it when you are a hard-working artist. But actually, we have when you think about it, we have no control over our emotions. These emotions are just coming and going, and in the worst case, they are just coming and take away for you the chance to achieve the outstanding work that you are capable of, because you are talented, because you have all the potentials in you that are just waiting to break out. We cannot very often decide about these emotions. They are just coming sometimes and they are going again, and there's no use of just hoping to throw them out, to ignore them. So how can we work with them? We can actually stop trying to avoid this suffering and avoid this hard work and all the perhaps negative emotions that are coming from their hard work, because most likely when you are trying to just forget all this, you end up, by avoiding the suffering, to end up even with more suffering, because then you are beating yourself over your head with the feeling of procrastination and how lazy you are. So this avoiding is leading to more suffering. I think the most important step to achieve this is to stop focus so much on the feelings, in not thinking about the feelings, but just feeling them as what they are. They are just feelings, and to find ways and rituals and methods that can help just accept them. This is me just thinking out loud here. Down in the description below you will find a link that will provide you more value than me just telling me what I'm thinking about right now, because they are methods. And one of the methods, when you are standing right now in a surrounding that is full of ancient Rome culture, there was an ancient Rome way of thinking about even the worst suffering that you can experience, the death, and they have found rituals and way of thinking how even to transform this worst suffering, this worst negative feeling, to the feeling of the joy of being alive. So instead that you are focusing on the worst suffering of being mortal, you are using this negative feeling to becoming aware how joyful it is to be alive right now. I think there's a lot of wisdom in this ancient cultures that we can harvest to produce better art. Even generals back then, when they had their outstanding victory, they never allowed this over-the-top emotion of being victorious, and these over-top emotions are leading again to suffering. They didn't allow this. They have found even a method to actually to a little bit lower this overwhelming positive emotion, so they will never be allowed through the negative emotion. They had a slave follow them during the time of their victory, that would whispering in their ear, memento mori, remember, you are just mortal. And I think methods like this and implementing such methods, such strategies, can actually free us from this fear of suffering and all the negative feelings, when we can just find a way to accept them and work with them. Because allowing too overwhelming negative emotions like the feeling of being lazy, procrastinating, is nothing that will help you in the end with your art. And I think also these overwhelming positive feelings are not the feelings that you are seeking, because they are not feeding the passion for art. They are just making of you victories a small hype. And when you are high, there will be a low, and then we are going up and down, and these emotions are putting us off balance. And there's a certain steadiness and a certain focus necessary to get to the point where you are connecting with your potential, with your talent, and then when you are in balance, you are also able to express your best you. So this avoiding of this, or transforming of these feelings that are coming up, and in the end lowering the impact or not making them a part of your art so much anymore, I think this is leading to more virtues, the Roman virtues of Stoicism, and in the end you have then more energy for your passion, for your artistic expression, and there flows the energy instead of these feelings that are coming and going. And then you are like the group that is so outstanding right now, then you have this outstanding energy to go through this hard work, to go through this suffering, and to achieve such outstanding outcomes that are really making high performers in art out of them. So if you like, sit down perhaps today and think about it. What feelings are putting you too much out of balance? What feelings are actually just a hype or a low that are not contributing to your art? And then you can start seeking, like with the methods of memento mori, or with the method of some rituals and so on. You can seek possibilities how you can take away the energy from this coming and going emotion, and then put them, this energy where it belongs, put it again into your art to achieve outstanding art that you are capable of. I think it is something worth trying. Of course, this is me just thinking out loud. Down in the description you will find a link that will provide you much more value how to focus your art, and I hope you will use this link, and I hope also to see you in my next video. Until then, see you soon. Bye bye.